Welcome to the Wellness Check-In with Miraval Resorts and Spas, where we get to slow down and check in with our colleagues here at the Miraval properties. I'm Michael Tennant, the founder and creator of Actually Curious, the conversation card game. And we're excited to continue modeling this moment of intentional check-in alongside Miraval Resorts. Together, our mission with the Wellness Check-In is to create a guide that anyone can follow, to create the space to revisit the things that inspire us, that motivate us, and that keep us going. Today, we're joined by Miraval Resorts Spa Specialist, Lolita Leal. Lolita, thank you for joining me for this special conversation about empathy and how it can help us to foster greater connection with the people we care about.
Absolutely, thank you.
So before we dive into the check-in, I'd love to hear a bit about your journey here at Miraval and what you do here.
Okay. I started working here back in 1997. I used to answer the phones. And for the first year, that's what I did. And then I put myself through massage school. So for the second year, I was a bellman, a driver, and then started running the transportation department. So I would deliver luggage and bring people in all day and then go to massage school. And once I was done with massage school after a year, I transferred departments and I've been at the spa ever since 1999.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love hearing that story of, and almost visualizing the story of you believing in this brand, you navigating your own journey from role to role and the hustle.
That's right.
Studying at night.
Yeah.
Oh man, that touches my heart already. I can't wait to dive in. So I could already pick out a few things just from what you just shared, but the first question we have actually comes from our Actually Curious Happy Hour edition,
Okay.
which explores the things that make us happy, our dreams, our ambitions, our cherished memories. And the first question we're going to discuss together is, what do you love most about yourself?
What I love most about myself is the ability to stay humble and not take myself too seriously. I think that a lot of healers get to a position where they have a lot of clout, and the problem lies in knowing it and abusing that power. So there's having the power and walking with it in such a way that it is not abused.
Yeah.
So you walk with your power and quietly walk with your power. So I take the work seriously, but I don't take myself too seriously.
What you just shared about just kind of having permission even to go where you go, or even understanding the clout or the power that you have and how you exercise it really, really spoke to me.
Yeah.
So for me, it's taken a while. I went into the workforce feeling very humbled, the kind of training that my parents gave me, and I've been giving myself permission to, believe that I can be the leader. I have permission to not be humble when I need to be.
Yeah.
Which I think it's because that humility exists, but almost like sometimes I feel like it can almost, I'm really proud that I'm creating the space to let it go at times and know when to dial it up.
That's beautiful. Good.
And even I would say your session that we had today, the Path of the Jaguar, which I'd love to actually hear to talk about a little bit. But that is actually helping me to continue deprogramming some of these narratives that I think have held me back and kept me small. Will you tell us and the community what goes into that session?
Okay. So with Path of the Jaguar, we do Native American spirituality and some shamanic training from Peru. And we bring in those modalities from South America, North America, into one treatment here to create a cross-cultural experience for people who've never experienced Native American healing traditions.
The winds of the west, Otorongo, Mother Sister Jaguar, teach us fearlessness today. Teach us courage. You who hunts in the dark, help us too, to see past darkness, past fear, guilt, shame, all our ugly parts we keep hidden in the shadows. Help us hunt it down in the night and live more impeccable lives. We thank you, we honor you. Aho.
All right, so let's go up a level. The next question we're going to explore in the check-in comes from the original Actually Curious edition, which has 4 colors, which represent 4 levels of vulnerability.
Okay.
All right, so the first question comes from the blue level, and it is, I wish I could share blank with humankind.
So something I have a lot of is calmness, the calming energy to bring people to a place of peace
Yeah.
and of bliss,
Yeah.
and to get them out of their headspace of that sort of hamster wheel that people deal with. So I tend to bring calm to people, and I wish I could share that with humanity. I feel like a lot of people need some more calm right about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful gift to share, and I even noticed how you model that even for yourself. Like you took this really nice and calming, I'm guessing for you, but also for me, calming breath before you shared that answer. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I wish I could share ease with letting go with humankind. It's just the ability to not necessarily be aloof or to be ambivalent, but to let go of just the negative charge and kind of move into that energy of what can I do, what should I do, or maybe the should is just to let go completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be less tethered to that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lolita, let's head up to the green level.
Sounds good.
All right. So, as I mentioned, the questions increase in vulnerability. The second question kind of gets into our values a bit. What does activism mean to you? Do you consider yourself an activist?
So I've done a metamorphosis on this one. At first I was saying, no, I'm not an activist, because I think of activists as people who are in the streets and shouting with signs, right? And they're calling for change. And I thought of myself as not being that person.
Right.
I have the things that I care about, but I'm not an activist, is what I originally said.
Right.
And then I was like, well, actually, I am. I'm bringing the true pieces of healing from my cultures and bringing it to the mainstream
Yeah.
in a way that's respectful versus going with all these tropes that tend to hang around my culture. So I guess I am an activist.
Yeah. Almost leading and advocating through your action, through spreading your gifts, through your deep calling.
Right.
We like to close out with one final question, which in check-ins, it's a manifestation of gratitude. But another more literal manifestation is in this question, which is, name 3 things you are grateful for and why.
So the first 2 are people. So I guess it counts as 2, but the love in my life, my husband, who we met when we were in 4th grade. So I've known him forever. And we've been together and married 12 years. The second one's family, my healthy boys, and all the pranks they pull and their gross jokes and how disgusting they are. It's great, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so good. And my work, honestly, like I'm so lucky to have known what I wanted to do right out the gate. I knew I wanted to help people, I just didn't know how. I wanted to heal people, didn't know how, and then I got my roadmap as I went along. I stumbled into it. It's perfect. Very lucky, very blessed to be doing exactly what I want to be doing for a living and helping people and healing people with ease. Yeah.
Well, Lolita, thank you so much for joining me in modeling to the world this really simple gift that we can give to ourselves and to one another of connection, of slowing down and checking in with one another. It doesn't cost anything.
That's right. Absolutely. Thank you for doing this work. It's really important.
Thank you.
Yeah.